Hello and welcome to another Virtual Hurst Festival event. This evening we are bringing you The Horla, a short film created and starred in by pupils of Hurst College. We do hope you will enjoy it, and if you'd like to see me, not only hear me, I will be back after the credits roll to talk a little bit about the film. So enjoy the film and I'll see you afterwards.
I didn't think you'd actually arrange it. Are you sure it's a good idea?
Yes.
Annie, what if you're wrong?
Trust me, I'm not. I'll leave you to it.
Hi John, nice to meet you.
Hi.
I understand you've been dealing with some stressful situations.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be able to share them?
Yeah. It's just adapting to remote uni life. There's so much work to do and not enough time to do it. And I'm staring at a screen all day, it's just horrible.
Okay, is there a specific task or tutor which is making it horrible?
No, just university expecting too much.
Is it affecting your sleep?
I'm sleeping fine.
Okay, I've also got a note from your GP. It's from a year ago and it mentions you dealt with some form of anxiety. Do you feel comfortable talking about this?
No, I don't.
That's okay. Have you told anyone about your university struggles?
Only my grandfather.
Okay. Does he live with you?
No, I live alone. He lives up in London.
Okay. Have you tried speaking with the university?
No.
Why not?
My uncle's on the top of the board. The governor's.
Is he not able to help?
No. He'd be disappointed. Anyway, I can't speak to him now.
Hello, John Farrow. John Farrow. I should ask for your feedback first. Did you enjoy last night's entertainment? Do you enjoy the 8 words? John, can I have a bit of attention?
Risky move. Did you manage to finish the essay due tomorrow?
No.
Would you like some help with it?
No.
I struggled to give it a conclusion. Sorry, I've put you in check. If it's not fun, we could do something else.
Yeah. Do you think living people can haunt you?
No. Why do you ask?
I keep hearing my cousin in my head.
Have you told your therapist?
No. I don't think you believe me.
How's your grandfather?
He's alive.
You could see me, if you really wanted to.
Please leave me alone.
Why are you afraid of this human? The one I'm dressing up as?
Will you get out of my head if I tell you?
Yes.
He's after this house.
Why's that?
My turn to ask. What are you?
I am the Horla. You've probably never heard of me. I'm not a vampire, I'm not a ghost. I'm real. My question.
I'm not answering.
Why is he after this house?
Get out of my head!
Why are you going to therapy?
My friend thinks I need it. I go for her.
Defib. Charge to 200. Stand clear. Shocking.
No pulse.
Again. Charge again. Shocking.
No pulse.
Can you call it?
Time of death. 1311.
I'll notify his family. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Hi, John. Do you think we'd be able to continue talking about the presents?
Yeah?
You were talking about your dreams last time. Did you have any more since we last spoke?
No. I've started sleeping with my eyes open.
Have you ever slept this way before?
Not for a year.
Okay. Would you be able to close your eyes?
I suppose I can try.
Can you tell me what you see?
No.
Just focus. What do you see?
I see an empty street.
Empty is a little bit boring.
It's a crowd. I can't see him properly.
Look closer.
What if it...
Keep going. This is good.
Remember, I told you never to close your eyes. Never forget how I am helping you.
I think I made a mistake, Angela.
What do you mean?
All I've been asking for is a little bit of headspace. Not a big bit, just a little bit.
Can we stop now?
No. Just focus. Go deeper. What is happening now? We can solve this, John. You just need to go deeper. What are you seeing? John. John, are you alright? I'm sorry.
You keep saying that!
I'm sorry you feel this way, John.
That's all you can say. You're useless. Thank you, Horla.
You're welcome.
John, why'd you quit? It was helping you to get better.
No, it wasn't.
You're worse than before. Please, let me help.
You can't. It's helping me.
How is seeing a ghost helping?
It's clearing my memories.
What?
I was so worried about my cousin, or my uncle, or any of my family coming, knocking at my door, telling me that I can't stay there anymore. That I forgot to check on my grandfather. And now he's dead. It is helping me.
John, I'm going to arrange another therapist for you. A better
It
one.
won't help.
It will, I promise.
Don't promise me that.
I'll arrange it for you.
You don't like this because it's not normal. You think it's not real. You think it's a figment of my imagination, a way of coping with things.
No,
It's real.
It's not, John.
Should I go?
Yeah, why not?
When can you finish clearing my memories?
Soon.
What will it feel like?
Heaven.
Hello, John. I've been reviewing your case. That Horla figure, is he still here?
He is real. In here. Hour upon hour.
Could you describe him for me?
Won't.
What are those pieces of paper? Thank you. What do they mean?
Don't remember.
What are you feeling?
Don't feel.
Well, surely you must feel something.
No.
Okay then, well, what are you thinking?
8 words. Every day, 8 words.
But what are the 8 words?
It is my nights.
That ruin my days.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching my film and sitting through the credits roll, and now you're here in the outro. And you probably have questions, which is probably why you're sitting there. I do hope that it was enjoyable. I'm sure you're probably thinking, is the Horla real? You know, because that is ultimately the question that it comes down to, is what John's seeing a figment of his imagination, or is it actually real? I think that there are definitely within the movie several clues that he could be real, but also several clues that he might not be real. A lot of people don't believe he's real. A lot of the characters in the movie don't believe he's real. Even John Farrow, to start off with, doesn't believe he's real, but comes to believe he's real. Is that because he lost his grandfather and he's grieving, or is it an entirely separate thing? Or is it rather that the grandfather, the grief from the grandfather, let the supernatural being in? I'm not going to tell you which view to believe. I've sort of left that question open a little bit. Obviously, in my mind, there's a way that I interpret it, there's a way that I see it, but the way that I interpret it and the way that I see it might be different to the way that you see it. Even though I made it, I think it's really good that people can take different interpretations of something, and a film can have different meaning to people. So I hope that for you, you've found something either in that film that you relate to, or something that you have found meaning in. It was certainly an interesting challenge to make it remotely, because obviously I was directing, and normally you focus on the actors, or at least I do. I don't know if everybody does, but normally as a director I try to focus on the actors rather than the monitor. I think, yeah, it just focused on, but obviously this time all I had was the monitor. That was my screen, and sometimes Teams was a bit fuzzy. There's no perfect way to create art, but I think people need to keep creating art even in lockdown. Sorry, I just got a bit philosophical there, but there you go. All of the cast were incredible. There was a moment when we were rehearsing, I remember Freddie England, who played the lead, he said, what happens if this character is lying? I was like, good consideration. Obviously all of the cast were incredible. That's just one moment that I can pull out. And there was another cast member who had their computer fan going in the recording, so I then had to reshoot those, but they were amazing in being able to reshoot them. And obviously there were tons more technical requirements on the actors than there were before, which hopefully didn't detract from their performance. I think they were all, as I say, incredible. Editing was very interesting. I had to cut and clip back and forth. There was one moment where one of my cast members had, I think, one of their parents drop the plate outside, so that was there just at the end. I cropped that out though, so hopefully you didn't hear that, unless I missed it again somewhere else. It was quite an adventure. I'm happy for everyone who came on the adventure with me. I think another interesting thing that I found interesting was rewriting it, actually. Because originally when I rewrote it to make it remotely, I had both Annie and John being haunted by the Horla, and Dr. Parent and Dr. Moran were two separate therapists who were counselling each of the individuals, and they sort of, they were in the same therapy group, therapy company, rather. But then I really got back to what it was before quite a lot, because quite a lot of the research that I'd done sort of seeped back into what I was then creating as my final product, even though it was remote. Obviously there were changes that I had to make, but it did sort of come back to what I wanted to make physically, just in a remote setting. And I really do hope you've enjoyed these last 20 minutes that you've given to me, roughly. And have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for watching.